2 days. Call a regular city commission meeting to order. Please rise for the invocation, followed by the pledge of allegiance to the flag of our country. Commissioner Graham.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come here tonight just to say thank you. Thank you for keeping us safe. God, we ask that you continue to watch over us as we continue to make the best decisions for our citizens and residents. Thank you for everyone who came out to show support to our citizens. God, be with us, first responders, and everyone who make up this beautiful city. And these and other blessings I ask in your son Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to welcome all here this evening. First, we have a presentation from Tri-League Cities.
Thank you for allowing me to be here this evening. Again, my name is Rosemary Wilson. I'm a city commissioner in the city of Ocoee, but I'm not here for the city of Ocoee. I'm here for the Tri-County League of Cities. I'm a board member, and we're kind of doing what I call a roadshow. Going out, talking to the municipalities that we represent in the Tri-County League, which is Orange, Osceola, and Seminole County. So we're going out and talking about asking you to come join us at the meetings that we have. We have meetings once a month on Thursdays, the third Thursday of the month, from 12 to 1:30 if you're available. It's a lunch meeting, and we have topics that may be of interest to many of the commissioners or elected officials or your staff that would like to come to these meetings. You know, Tri-County, again, is comprised of the 3 counties. We hold monthly meetings. It's a great way to network. It's a great way to meet the folks in other cities, learn what they're doing. Sometimes we take that home with us and think maybe it's something we could do in our city. So again, we have guest speakers. We're always looking for topics that may have interest folks because not every topic is interesting to every city. So we just had someone from the tax assessor's office. They came and spoke to us about the new legislation that we're all discussing regarding tax bills. So again, or tax legislation. So we're finding topics that are interesting to all of us. So we'd like you to come join us. We're also going to have, I guess I find it much as a learning experience for me, but we're going to have ethics training. I know we're all excited about that. And we're going to have that on February 19th in the city of Winter Park. And you're welcome to come to that, Mr. Williams, if you have any staff members you think that might be of interest in learning about the ethics. We're going to get a little more involved in it. Please send them. It's not just open, our meetings are not just open to elected officials. It's open to staff members. If you have folks that you would like to send, you feel the topic would be valuable to your staff, please send them. We'd like to have that. Let's see. I just want to say thank you. I told them it wouldn't take long. I want to thank you for allowing me to be here tonight to talk about Tri-County League of Cities. And please come to our meetings. It's an hour and a half.
May I ask you a question? How long have you been on the board?
Oh, I was going to ask. The reason I'm on the board most likely is because Commissioner Collins kind of, should I say, I don't know if the right word is enticed me or prompted me or. I wasn't going to say it that way.
Traded?
Well, I've been a commissioner for 16 years, and I've been on the board of the Tri-County League of Cities for most of those 16 years. And when I first went to a meeting, I said I really didn't think I should be on the board. They said, where else are you going to learn? And so again, it kind of leads right into our meetings. But where else are you going to learn about what's happening in these communities? But by coming to the meetings. So we hope you will come. And thank you so much, everyone, for allowing me to have a few minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rosemary.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, we'll do our public hearing, resolution 26-02.
Yes, sir. Resolution 26-02, a resolution of the City of Winter Garden, Florida, amending ordinance 19-21, establishing the PCD ordinance on certain real property, generally described as approximately 0.58 plus minus acres of certain real property, generally located at 8 North Highland Avenue on the northwest corner of North Highland Avenue and West Plant Street, also known as the Winter Garden Hotel PCD, approving a minor amendment to the Winter Garden Hotel PCD to extend the PCD, extend the site plan approval, extend the architectural review and historic preservation board approval, address the expired status of the impact fee deferral and forgiveness agreement, and address off-site parking requirements, providing for severability, providing for an effective date.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, Mayor and Commissioners. This is a request for approval of Resolution 2602, which proposes a minor amendment to the PCD ordinance 19-21, known as the Winter Garden Hotel PCD. Just a quick note that the wrong map was included in the agenda packet, and the correct address is 8 North Highland Avenue, as you can see in this correct map. This resolution would extend the PCD, extend the site plan approval and the architecture review and historic preservation board approvals, address the expired status of the impact fee deferral and forgiveness agreement, and address off-site parking requirements. Specifically, the previous agreement to waive the project's impact fees is being terminated, and the developer will be required to pay those impact fees as a condition of permit approval. And the developer will be required to account for the project's parking needs by paying the downtown parking fee and/or securing off-site parking locations. All other requirements of Ordinance 19-21 and Resolution 21-02 will remain as previously approved. Both the site plan and the architecture of the building are exactly the same as previously approved. And just as a little refresher, these are the elevations, and this was the site plan that was previously approved by the commission. So with that, the city recommends approval of Resolution 26-02. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
At this point, I will abstain myself from voting on this issue.
Okay, you abstain, okay? Any questions from the commission?
We already went through, community meetings and it was well received at the time, so it seems like it's better because for the city not using the parking garage and paying the parking fee and no impact fee waiver.
It's always good when the city gets more money from developers.
Okay, any questions? Any questions? This is a public hearing. We will open the public hearing if anyone wishes to speak. Seeing none, we will close the public hearing. With no further comments, we need a motion.
I'll move to approve resolution 26-02.
We have a motion to approve. We have a second.
Second.
We have a motion. We have a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, like sign. This motion carried unanimously.
Mayor, the record should reflect.
4-0 with
That's the commissioner abstaining.
Eliana Commissioner abstaining.
Thank you. And she'll file the necessary written documents with the city clerk as required by statute. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Just back up and approve
The
the
minutes.
meeting minutes from January the 8th. They have been distributed. Any additions, deletions, or corrections? Need a motion?
Motion to approve.
We have a second.
Second.
Okay. We have a motion, we have a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried unanimously. Regular business, recommendation to award contract to Abbott Fence for Pepper Ranch project.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Mayor Commissioners. The city's construction manager has received one proposal for bid package 21, which is fencing from Abbott Fencing in the amount of $875,852. Upon receiving that bid, staff has looked at and valued engineered, and therefore there are two deductive change orders totaling $227,004 for a total of $648,848. Excuse me, staff would recommend approving Abbott Fence as the lowest responsible proposal for bid package 21 and authorize me to award the contract in the amount of $648,848 plus a 10% contingency for a total of $713,732. And I'll have to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions from the commission?
Just a comment. Good job doing that deductive change order.
So we take it as less than the budget. Okay. Any other questions? Need a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve. Do we have a second? We have a motion. We have a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried unanimously. Recommendation to hire oil masonry. Yes, sir.
Good evening, Mayor and Commissioners. This is a proposal to install brick brick columns and aluminum fencing around the last section of the cemetery. I have a aerial photograph that shows you the proposal for that new fencing will be to install it from the entrance to the park on that eastern end. And we go west along Lake Butler Boulevard with openings at the driveways. And then we diagonal at the corner and come around to the tree line, which is probably about 20 or 30 feet short of the sidewalk that comes through, but that's so we don't have to take out any trees. And that's why the angles are there, so we can move around trees without taking them out. Staff has worked with getting quotes. We've worked with All Right Fencing, Old World Masonry, and Southeastern Survey to complete the work for a total of $99,412.50. That also includes a 10% contingency, and staff would request that the board approve hiring them. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Questions from the commission? This will match.
It is matching of what's across the street and what was installed at the cemetery expansion.
Cemetery, correct. Okay.
Don't get your spot, price is going up.
I've got my spots. Okay, any other questions or comments? We need a motion.
Motion to approve.
Okay, we have a motion approved. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and seconds. All right. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, sir. Recommendation to approve site plan for 721 Garden Commerce Parkway. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. The applicant is requesting site plan approval to construct a single-story, 10,053 square foot addition to the existing 6,204 square foot flex industrial building located at 721 Garden Commerce Parkway. Additional site improvements include a new paver patio and associated parking. The proposed site plan is consistent with the property's PID zoning requirements and is also consistent with the comp plan and code ordinances. So with that, staff recommends approval of the site plan with staff conditions. Happy to answer any questions.
Questions from the commission? Hearing none, we need a motion.
Motion to approve site?
We have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion. We have a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried unanimously. Site plan for 1061, 1063, and 1065 Tiltonville School Road.
Thank you. The applicant is requesting site plan approval for property located at 1061, 1063, and 1065 Tildenville School Road, also known as the old packing plant site. The proposal includes maintaining many of the existing historic industrial structures on site, renovating and repurposing them to house a variety of new neighborhood-oriented uses like retail, food, and professional office. The site renovations include reconfiguring the parking and drive aisles, adding some landscape areas, installing a new sidewalk on Tildenville School Road, incorporating golf cart and bike facilities, and installing new outdoor seating areas. The proposed site plan is consistent with the property's existing PCD zoning requirements, and just to be clear, nothing in the PCD is being amended and the approved uses have not changed. It is also consistent with the city's comp plan and code ordinances. So with that, staff recommends approval of the site plan with staff conditions. Answer any questions.
Questions from the commission? It's been a long time. I said to try to remember when we first looked at that. Well, probably have 7 years ago. Yeah, been a long time.
Or, Austin, Lester.
Lester,
Yeah.
yeah. South Pocket, yeah, Lester's in. Any questions? Need a motion?
Motion to approve the site plan for 1061, 1063, and 1065 Tiltonville School Road.
Okay, do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried unanimously. Thank you. Recommendation to waive formal procurement procedures and purchase quoted enterprise storage arrays. Yes, sir.
Good evening, Mayor, Commissioners. The city's enterprise storage arrays are due to be replaced because the city's current storage environment is built on HPE's proprietary storage platform and management software and is foundational to the city's Plan 2027 virtualization strategy. The IT department is requesting approval to waive formal procurement procedures and proceed with the purchase of 3 HPE storage arrays in the amount of $130,653.69. Without going into too much detail, So, essentially, the city operates 6 physical servers, okay? Each one of those servers is called a hypervisor that provide the compute power for approximately 120 virtual servers, okay? So those virtual servers don't have disk space on the physical servers, and that's what the enterprise storage arrays house. So it's basically a big array of hard drives that we can distribute and allocate resources from. Because the storage layer is shared across all the hypervisors, replacing it with a different manufacturer would involve additional integration and migration work rather than going with a like-for-like replacement. With that, staff recommends waiving the formal procurement procedures and approving the purchase of 3 HPE enterprise storage arrays in the amount of $130,000. $130,653.69. Now, do you have to answer any questions?
Any questions?
How much of our stuff is stored in the cloud? You said we have some in the cloud.
We have
Percentage, rough.
we have some cloud storage, probably about 15% of all of our resources.
Okay. We need a motion.
So moved.
We have a motion to approve. We have a second.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried unanimously. Thank you, sir. Matters from citizens of Winter Garden.
Sarah Wolf, 221 North Boyd Street. Good evening, Mayor and Commissioners. I'm here to give a compliment. A couple weeks ago, I had to buy an item to put on my husband's gravesite. He has a plot. He had a plot, and that's where he's buried. And I decided not to order it from a big box company and to see if I could find it locally, and I did. I went to Betty Joe's Florist. Sure enough, they had it. I had a very nice conversation with one of the staff there. We chatted for a while, even went and bought something else. So I recommend to we try to buy local and to put our money into our local businesses. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, we worked hard to get Betty J's when they kicked her out of Ocoee.
I'm
To
glad.
get her
She's
here in Winter
wonderful.
Garden, so that's a good thing.
Yes.
All right.
Hello,
Did
everyone.
he already have his turn in? Turn. Name and address, sir.
Yeah, Warren Castellanos, 59 Zachary Way. First of all, I just want to say everything you guys do for the community is great. We appreciate the effort. Just 2 things. So my wife and I, we've increased our time on the trail. And I know you guys had a big campaign on decreasing speed limits here. But I tell you, where I see a lot of events happening is on the trail, a lot of accidents. And what I would like for you guys to do is some sort of study on the safety on the trail. I can see those stop signs. There's guys whipping by me so fast. And we had one incident where a gentleman, it was both their faults. I think it was an Amazon driver or something, didn't see the stop sign because they're not familiar with our roads. He passed the stop sign, bikeless, same thing, did not slow down, did not yield. Got hit, flipped right in front of us. Christy and I thought, this guy's dead. Jumped up, he was pounding with adrenaline and realized that he was injured. This was in Oakland. And an officer came and told him, it's both your fault. You guys have to watch the roads. You just don't know what's happening. So what I saw in another city was they had these stop signs that illuminate, that just had like LEDs, low power, but really it gives awareness to people. So what I was hoping that, you guys maybe can look into that and see if we can do something like that. And maybe, again, over here at Lakeview Road, I can tell you right there's so many incidents there. People do stop at that stop sign, but it's perpendicular. So what you do is you stop, and then you have to turn and face the trail. And by the time you face the trail, people are whipping by, you don't see them, and there's been incidents there. So just, maybe you guys can look into it and get back to us, really appreciate it. And the second thing, I know you guys roughly talked about this, the packing plant. A little bit concerns about that. I know the site plan was approved, but I was just wondering if there was a traffic study, because that's gonna bring in a lot of more traffic and that one-way street. You know, hopefully you guys are talking to Orange County and see if you can flip that back to a 2-lane, because we just don't want to come in from our neighborhood. All that traffic, and because there is no, there's no, speed humps there, people are just driving so fast in that straightaway right there. So maybe you guys can do a time study or a traffic study and see if it's, you know, maybe we can use a couple of things there. Also put no parking between the trail and the road, because when we do have events there, the first thing people do is park right there. You know, so maybe something like that, put some no parking there and things. Again, just ideas to help improve safety within that area there. That's all I have.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good evening, Mayor and Commissioners. Phil Baker, 125 West Smith Street, Winter Garden. I've noticed that we have new cameras at Maxey on Story Road and in front of Dillard Street Elementary on Dillard Street. Are those Winter Garden cameras, or are those some other outside firm?
We're garbage cans.
Okay. I know Florida doesn't have a law prohibiting the sharing of information, and I noticed that in a lot of other states and things, there's concern about Flock and other companies sharing information with ICE and other agencies. So it's my understanding then that the information that's gathered would stay within the city of Winter Garden?
We have a vendor that we've contracted with that would house that data, and therefore a request would have to come via public records request. So we would have the controls from that perspective.
Okay. The other thing I noticed that at Maxey there is the flashing light, 20 miles an hour when flashing. At Dillard, it's just a small sign with the hours listed on it. And by the time you see the sign, read the sign, look at your clock to see if you're in the right time zone, you're already into the school zone, which could potentially lead for a citation or something. If there's any plans to put in a flashing light similar to that, or is that county or the school?
No, that's Winter Garden.
So flashing light that says school zone time.
But I guess I kind of see, when I see kids walking to school, I kind of, figure out it's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we know, school's there, so we slow down, but, you'd be surprised the speed some of these people drive.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
But you need it there. I think when you went out to Tildenville also, same thing, by the post office. So, yes, sir. I mean, I don't disagree with you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. City Attorney.
No report, Mayor, thank you.
Okay, sir. City Manager.
Very brief report, Mayor. With the approval of the Abbott Funds contract, I felt like it was a great opportunity for us just to do about a 3-minute video kind of showing the construction progress that is out at Tucker. We are currently working with our construction manager, Featherstone, and are going to be doing some additional photography and drone video to try to give a better experience than just pictures, but that would be forthcoming. So just with that, I wanted to kind of give everybody an update on the amazing transformation that's kind of taking place out at Tucker. opening ceremony shortly thereafter construction began, and we've made a tremendous, or the team has made a tremendous amount of progress since then. On track to hopefully dedicate it and open the park up for visitors around September of this year. Obviously, weather could change that. The entire project is being developed in one single phase, but there's multiple nodes within that single phase, as you have seen. And the construction phasing is going to complete sections at various different intervals. So the day that we open, you'll have an opportunity to see some of those nodes that are up by the pond and pavilion area, and they're fully landscaped, mature, so you just don't get one park with brand new landscaping for the place. So we're excited about it. Like I said, we're going to do some additional marketing material that we'll share with you. Just figured I'd give you a little brief update.
The actual construction part is less than 20% of the total acres, correct?
Yeah, it's like 25% of the 209 acres.
Yeah, so, okay, so there's a lot of
Other
untouched
creeks,
land
yeah,
still out there. Okay.
Very natural land.
Yep.
I think over the next couple of weeks, hopefully, you'll end up seeing us start the move of the arch that we all see out on that one road. We're going to move that within the park, and that will be really a main entrance into the ranch and teaching kitchen area and garden center. So we're a little nervous about that, but
What's broke can be fixed.
yeah, we're hoping that that'll be a big
Humpty Dumpty.
I have nothing further.
Okay, thank you.
Or recreated.
Commissioner Bennett. Oh, starting this, huh?
I was gonna say pass, but I didn't want to say that's awesome. I love we went out and toured it, and it was amazing to see it in person. So, yay about the arch.
Yeah.
You want to give it a shot?
It works.
All right, that's it.
Okay. Commissioner Jones.
Same thing, I'm very happy to see this coming to fruition, and just see how beautiful it is, and the fact that there's so much green. Like the mayor said, only 25% of construction, so we still have a lot of pink serenity, which I love. Thank you, very nice.
I'll pass tonight.
Okay. Commissioner Sharman?
My only comment on the arch would be just, we take lots of pictures and we might just have to recreate it with some new materials and mix in some of the old. Just have a feeling you're gonna find some structural challenges.
Yeah.
So maybe a facade of what it looks like using the original materials. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting, though.
Okay.
Save what you can, but do what you gotta do.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want to thank city staff again for Martin Luther King Day. They came out and did a great job. I thought it was well attended. Had a lot of activities. Unfortunately, the parade didn't kick off, as some of the few groups were dropping out when they found out how cold it was out. But turned out to be, I think, a very nice day, and we appreciate once again all the work that went into that, and thank everybody for coming out. With that, we'll adjourn.